Chat. Let's have this conversation real quick, chat. Chat. You're not gonna believe what just happened. Okay. Now I know y'all got a little sus potato, right? I legit thought I was streaming for the last 30 minutes, chat. I was talking to myself. I forgot to click the go live button. That's why there's no countdown. Because I was legit already buying bundles. I was legit buying shit already. Look, check this out. I was legit buying bundles and shit. Look, I'm already building. I had a whole conversation with myself. I was legit talking to myself for the last 35 minutes. I was like, bro, why is the chat so quiet? I was like, why is the chat so quiet? And then I look and fucking Devil Lord sends me this message. And he goes, bro. And I looked at his message and it says like, not even streaming. I was like, bro. Sadie, go lay down, baby girl. Hold on. Bro. Chat, I was legit. I went through this whole spiel and I talked about a bunch of shit and I was just like, how the fuck is the chat not saying anything? They're not saying anything. And I'm like, damn, they don't love me like that. They don't love me like that. I'm like, God damn it, Bulba. Bruh. I legit, you can ask the wife. I was having like full blown, like heart to heart Bulba conversations here. I was like, God damn it, these cold blooded motherfuckers out here. All right, well, I guess I gotta redo the whole stream. Okay, turn it. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Well, what do we gotta talk about, Nubs? All right, let me fucking, all right, well, hold on. I got to go back to the other screen because we got to do the whole dog and pony show again. We got to do the whole dog and pony show again. All right. Sorry. My bad. Okay. My bad. Forgot to click the go live button. And I was chatting with myself. The Barb Fort race? Hell yeah. Oh my God. There you go, clan. That's the situation right there. All right. So what I said to y'all 30 minutes ago that y'all should have heard, but you didn't hear, is we got a lot to talk about today, chat. All right, we got a lot to talk about. I'm gonna answer every question that y'all have. If y'all have questions, post them in the chat, put a Q and then the question. I will answer them to the best of my abilities. And then I went on to basically roast y'all. Okay, right? I want y'all to look at me dead in my eyes right here. Okay, y'all see this? Y'all looking? Y'all sus potatoes need to watch the full video of the I quit video. There was so many comments that told me that y'all didn't even watch the fucking video. So I was pissed. I'm not pissed, but it reiterates the issue right now. I legit answered like 90% of the questions that people were saying in that video, and it tells me that people didn't watch it. Okay. So the questions that I already know I'm gonna answer, right? And I'm giving y'all a heads up that I know I'm gonna answer is 1, Bulba, are you quitting rock? Right? 2, if you're not quitting rock, what are you gonna do? 3, what do we expect from the channel moving forward? 4, what other kind of content pieces can we look forward to in the future? 5, are you quitting content altogether? There were so many people I thought that I I legit felt like I died. Like, people were like, it was so nice to know you. I'm like, bro, you clearly didn't watch the video. It's okay. So I said, thanks. Thanks. Thanks, brother. I didn't even have the heart to be like, bro, go watch the fucking video. I just said, thank you. I'm gonna miss you too. And then when they're like, bro, I thought you were quitting, bro, go watch the video again. All right, let me see who's here in chat. Ritz, how's it going, big homie? Good to see you. Daniel, hello. Titchy Titch, don't laugh at me. Jacob, no way. Yeah, it definitely happened. To put chat, ask, we're live yet? Yeah, exactly. Titch, it was bad. It was bad. I ain't your bruh, said the live button. Yeah, exactly. Ayo, take two, rage problems. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Slap left and right. This KvK with belly. Dude, lordy. The Dragon Lancer is going for one last ride, baby. Woo! Going for one last ride, baby. Y'all gonna miss me. Y'all gonna miss it. I promise you. One last ride, baby. I guess it's better than forgetting the stop streaming button. Oh yeah, dude. Lots of sex sounds. You know what I'm saying? What color are your socks? I'm not wearing socks right now. You're welcome. You got 4 eyes, Bulba. Which eye we looking into? Ooh, I don't know, bro. If you stare right in the middle of them, you know, in between them, bro, I think we're gonna get somewhere. Devil Lord, hello. They just read the caption on Discord notification. Exactly, bro. Exactly. I watched like 2 minutes of it and I dropped a comment. You got me. I gotta say, and that's the ultimate problem. And I'll say this, and it kind of leads into some of the other stuff. So to answer question number 1, am I completely leaving Rise of Kingdoms? The answer is no. Okay. What I am leaving, the part of Rise of Kingdoms that I am leaving the spending, the active player. I will no longer, if I am gonna do anything in Rise of Kingdoms, it will be collect gold heads on the daily, if anything, and that's it. Like, I plan on just being in a random farm alliance. If I'm gonna be anywhere, collect some gold heads, and then if I do decide to dive in on a shitty KvK, then I'll dive in. But it's not gonna be anytime soon, right? So, am I quitting Rise of Kingdoms altogether? No. Am I actively stopping like my main account and any sort of like spending in game? 1000% fuck yes. Okay. There just is no value anymore. The events are trash. There's just so many issues, and I'll make a video on its own about the reasons. But there just is no reason for me to actively put into my account anymore. Okay. No more money is going into the account. Okay. So that leads into the second question. Okay. So if you're not going to be actively playing in game, what are you going to do in game? Okay. I'm going to do a couple of things, and we've talked about this in previous streams before. So for those of y'all who've been here before, you already know, right? I'm planning on, when there are monster KvKs, and I don't mean like every Joe Schmo KvK. I'm not going to cast every KvK. When there are monster KvKs, like the 365, 960, like that kind of KvK, I can stream it. I will cast it, I will chill with it, but I am not going to be actively participating in them. I'm not going to spend money in it. I'm just not. I'm over it. And then 2, I do plan on, and I still do enjoy Osiris League, but the problem is it's once every year, maybe. So I don't want to rest my hat on an event that I can't really build upon, right? That's probably one of the biggest things. So I know for those of y'all who are like, you were the best Osiris League, bitch, I know you didn't watch the video, because you would have known when I legit said, I'm gonna still continue to cast Osiris League in the video, right? So that is what I'm planning on doing. Every now and then when those big KvKs come, I'll come in, hang out with y'all. I'm gonna cast them, do that during Osiris League. I'm not gonna cast everything under the sun, but I'm still planning on doing some casts. I want to give y'all content. I want y'all to have content you enjoy. I just don't see the value in me doing it on the ratio that I'm doing it right now. And the ratio is right now is about 80 to 85% of it, of my content is Rise of Kingdoms content, which as we speak is the lowest producing content on this channel right now. Okay. It's the lowest engaged content, it's the lowest viewed content, and it's the highest like production aspect of the channel, right? I'm putting like I take, if I went and took a dump right now, that would take me longer than producing 10 Call of Duty reels that will make me 10x the views that I'm getting right now in Rise of Kingdoms. That is the problem that's going on right now. And I kind of warned y'all about that. Like if it's content that y'all aren't enjoying or aren't engaging with or aren't, then I'm gonna flip it up on what is, because we're trying to grow the channel. And I know indirectly I'm hurting the channel by switching it up. And I kind of expect that. But the problem is I don't want to grow the channel at a rate of 5 subscribers a month or 10 subscribers a month. Like I'm looking for content that is gonna bang, right? And it just isn't, right? The live streams, I love y'all to death, right? And the past couple have been really good, but bro, we've had to sweat so hard on that content. Like it's rough, right? The Call of Duty content, I legit spend 10 minutes on and we'll get, it's just nutty. So let me flip over to the map. We'll have some conversation points. If you have questions, put Q in your question. I will answer every question that I can possibly see. There are videos that I do have scheduled, like not scheduled, I haven't recorded them. But the one hitter quitter videos that I'm going to talk about reasons, 5 things that Rise of Kingdoms needs to fix before they lose their player base. Another one will be 5 things that is still pissing me off about Rise of Kingdoms. You know, where I see Rise of Kingdoms. I still haven't released that reel when I recorded it, where it was like my expectations for 2023 for Rise of Kingdom. You trust me, if you're a Lilith employee, you don't want to watch it. So we got a lot of things on the docket. So no, I am not leaving Rise of Kingdoms completely. I am just not going to overly invest 80% of my content into Rise of Kingdoms anymore. Moving forward after this KvK. That's the other thing, is after this KvK. I'm fully invested into this KvK. I've talked to the leadership in SN, in Strange, and let her know, and she understands, and like I wasn't gonna blindside them with the video before I told them. And you know, I told them like I'm going all out. I'm gonna use my res, I'm gonna use my speed ups, I'm using it all. I'm waxing it and sending it to sunset. All right, let me flip it. All right, let me see. Oh dang, I watched like 2 minutes. Good evening, Chilsy. How's it going, buddy? You're staying in 1307 though, right? I am, clan. I am. I'm probably just gonna see if I can get into like a farm alliance. That way, when 1307 has a KvK, I can just, if I want to stream it, then I can stream it. You know what I mean? Collect gold heads for a year and then do a video maxing 5 commanders. Dude, Titch, that'd probably be. And that's the one thing, like, I think people, when they watch the video, they automatically were like, bro, he's leaving the scene, he's quitting, GG's. That lets me know they didn't watch the fucking video. And that is one of the big problems. When I go and look at the metrics on the videos for the Rock channel, the retention rate for videos right now for my Rock videos are between like 35 to 40% of the video. And when I go to Call of Duty, it's at like 80 to 85%. It's almost double. Which is like, that has to do with y'all, not necessarily with me, if that makes sense. Like, and that's kind of the hard part, is it's like, I know the ones that are watching, I know that all of those, but the ones that aren't loyal fans, I guess you would say, aren't consuming the content the way that the Call of Duty guys are consuming the content. And it could just be the style of content, but there isn't anything to do in Rock, boys. I can't make funny clips in Rock. It just, the only ones that I can make funny is if people are getting zeroed and make like funny stuff. But the rarity of those, like, just go look at Chis and Shin's, like maybe once every couple of months that happens. Like I can't rest my hat on that. It just isn't, it isn't feasible. And we can't do ARC. you know, competitions. We can't do Olympia, and that dips into the video of issues, but we won't really dive into that. As free to play, easy clickbait. Yeah, exactly. Horseplay, good to see you, buddy. How you doing, bud? Custom Osiris League, baby. Oh, I know it's changing. I'm sure if I'm not even sure if they're gonna come back. They probably saw the video and didn't watch it either. They probably saw the video and didn't even watch it either. So they're probably gonna assume that I'm not gonna be there. You basically did product mix analysis and de-shelving the worst performing item. Yep. It's exactly what's happening. Bulba finally gonna go over 1 billion KP. I went over it like 2 KvKs ago, bro. Well, over 100 billion. 1 billion. Burn them all. Yeah, I'm gonna go burn Thor before I leave. More vertically challenged people would be awesome. Yeah, exactly. Get Ronnie to speak on shorts, never fails. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate you, Skinny Panda. Yeah, there was so many people like in the comments, and I just didn't have the heart, chat. I just didn't have the heart where they're like, Bulba, you were so good, you will be missed. I'm like, bitch, you didn't even watch the video, motherfucker. Don't come in here like that. That was like the ultimate telltale that they did not watch the video, because I legit said, like, I'm not leaving the scene, but it tells me that they didn't make it past the 2-minute mark. Oh, y'all sus potatoes. Y'all sus potatoes. I laughed so hard, but I didn't have the heart to tell them, like, go watch the video. So I was just like, I'm gonna miss you too, brother. I'm gonna miss you too. I just fucking just said it all to them. I didn't even care. In the comment section of that video, they're like, we're gonna miss you. You're forever gone. I'm like, bitch, I'm not even leaving. I'm just not gonna be actively playing my account. Oh, Lord, I was dying of laughter, bro. It was too good. It was too good. Doing good, ready for a fun KvK? I am, man, I am. We're gonna get milk dry. I'm gonna milk myself dry, you know what I'm saying? I'll miss you, I've been here. Dude. Kitty does not fail. Exactly, kitty. Kitty. Nah. Juan, I know you're a true burrito, brother. Trust me. I know you're not going nowhere. Well, I think nowadays a lot of people do that anyways. For what, Arthur? Sorry. I didn't see what you were talking about. Are you talking about the, like, prioritizing content? Like, which one? That? Are you talking about that? If that's what you're talking about, people don't do that. Because what usually that means is you're gonna have a huge drop off on your subscriber count, on your fan base. Because while there are quite a few that are like loyal to the Burrito gang, like to the community itself, there are a lot of what I call, like, I don't want to call them like fake fans, right? But I call them like bandwagoners that will just hop on the bandwagon because they're there for the game and not for you. I don't necessarily care about that, right? I'm not here to accumulate 100,000 bandwagon fans. I don't care about that. Have you played the Harry Potter game? I have not, Skinny. One of our good friends is playing it right now, though. I think they got like the early beta or early release or whatever it was. So they're playing it right now. Not watching full video, not reading full text. Yeah, it happens. Oh, not watching full video? It does, but not at half the clip of a different game that I barely even make content for. If that makes sense, Arthur. I legit make little to no Call of Duty content, and all of those videos have banged compared to Rise of Kingdoms content. And the funny part is there's a lot of people that come on saying, why are you playing other games? Why are you playing other games? Bro, I'm playing other games because they're the ones that are building this channel, not the Rise of Kingdoms stuff. And it's the truth. And the truth hurts, but hey, if people were that invested into rock content, regardless if they're bandwagon or not, they would be watching the content or consuming it. If that makes sense. I'm not blaming people for not consuming it. I'm just saying, like, that the metrics don't lie. That's the one thing metrics don't do, is metrics don't lie. And I do it very analytical when it comes to the channel and what y'all consume and what I produce. Hey Bulba, have you messed around with the seasonal strategies tree? I have no fucking clue what you're talking about, bud. I have no clue what you're talking about. What do you mean by seasonal strategies tree? All right, so Yuli, how's it going? It's only for Nile KvK. Oh, okay, yeah, I haven't done it, Skinny. No. Arthur, my crystal mine is level 24. My research center is level 17, and I don't have more crystals. I feel stupid. Yeah, if you're not spending money, you shouldn't boost up like this. The only reason I'm doing it is because I know that I'm going to be buying the bundles, the pop-up bundles, so I know that I'm going to have plenty of crystals to get through all this shit. Honestly, I probably should be doing this first, but I'm planning on boosting both of them up. Let's just do these real quick. Still mine. That way I can get this working. Yuli. My weak kingdom signed up for Nile KvK, and this is all new to me. I think, Skinny, I think Chis has some stuff with the Nile KvK stuff. I haven't done it, nor do I think 307 will ever do it. Here you go. Here's another bundle. 1 second while I pick this up. Just gonna do that because I don't want to buy it on their app store. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, chat? Bundle box. Oh, close out. Bam. Paid in with the $10, baby. Contribution for the bundles, baby. Hey, that's for the retirement fund, Payton.
Contribution for the bundles.
Oh, thanks, baby. Thanks. See what we got for dinner, chat. What do y'all think? Let's see. Orale, way. Look at that in 4K, baby, in 4K. Woo! All right. So we got that. What else do we got? What else do we got, chat? Ooh! Oh my God. Hold on. Let's go back in there. Because yeah, I saw a question in here. Give me a second. That's to reset the game every time because I'm on PC. I should have maxed Crystal Mine first. Yep. Benji, how's it going, buddy? Bulba, my sus potato cowboy. Hell yeah, bro. Any inscriptions you have in mind if you guys win? I won't need it because I'm quitting. You know what I mean? Bulba going heavy for last KvK. I'm just doing what I'm usually doing. I get the pop-up bundles and that's it. That's all I get, baby. Oh, actually, I forgot. I gotta do that one too. Where did it go? What's that $15 one? But I can't remember where to go. Well, you know what? I think it's in here. Hold on. That's one I need to get. Hold on. It's that $15 one. That's the one I want. Let me bring up the game again. Sorry, chat. Gotta do this because the $4.99 one is the one I get, and then there's $15 and then the pop-ups, and that is legit all I get. Conquerors, which one is it? Bro, which one is it called again, homie? Where's that dumb event at, bruh? Well, but don't look at me. You're not getting food, son. You're not eating my food. Bro, where is that event at? Oh, the Crystal Quest thing. Yes. Okay. This guy. My bank account's like, bruh, you shouldn't be doing this. Alright, there it is. Explain this, that. Alright. Let's get back into the zone, auto zone. Damn. Get chingon. Yes, how spicy is spicy for you, Bulba? I usually can eat a majority of the hottest flavors from most places. I've been wanting to do the one chip challenge, and I'm not sure yet. I'll probably do it, but like the hot one sauces that I have, I can eat the last dab. I can eat all those pretty consistently. Ooh, you know what? That reminds me of the scorpion sauce, bro. Where did I put that? Ooh, that may actually be good on this shit. It's like 3 million Scoville, bro. Let's fucking go. I'd have to ask the wife where it's at. Are you retired? Raz, so long story short to your question, am I gonna retire from Rise of Kingdoms? I'm retiring from an active player, so I'm no longer gonna be boosting up my account. I'm not gonna be spending in game. I'm not gonna be doing anything that requires me to spend any money after this KvK, any money in Rise of Kingdoms. Do I plan on ending all content in Rise of Kingdoms? No. But most people, if you watched all the way through on that video, you would already, like, most people would know like what I'm planning on doing. So what I want to plan on doing is I still plan on casting the large KvKs, the super large KvKs, and some Osiris League content. But outside of that, for the most part, I'm not doing anything in Rise of Kingdoms. No commander stuff, like videos and new event videos and the Christmas turkey event, and I'm not doing any of that. That's la chingada way. That's out of there. And I'll die for 30 minutes, bro. Weak, bro. Weak. That's weakness. You gotta train yourself there, Peyton. You gotta train yourself. You will be a Salsa master. One chip challenge was painful, and I usually can eat the hot sauces pretty consistently, pretty good. But yeah, I plan on doing spicy challenges and shit on the channel. I haven't had this place before, so I'm excited. Oh, that's good. Great. Lit, bro. You just go like that, and you just start la chingada, tan tan tan. And that, I still would want more hot sauce than that. That's what's crazy. It's delicious. This salsa. There's like an avocado thing to it. Y'all want to see it? I know y'all want to see it. Look, it's so good. Sorry, I literally got off work and started streaming, so I haven't eaten. Slaps. Man, if you don't like mini tacos, bro, you're missing out. If you don't like mini tacos, you're missing out. Pretty confident they gave me the wrong ones, but it's okay. One at pastor, and that does not taste like pastor. But it's okay. Anything above medium. Green sauce is greater than red sauce. It just has different places. I think for most people, if you're not used to eating a lot of salsa, you won't notice the difference. But like, there's differences that I use red over green. Anything meat related, I use green. Anything like with chips or with certain dishes, I'll go with red. It's just like with wine, right? With wine, with steak, you want to eat red. With fish, you want to eat white. Like, there's certain, salsa has the same deal. There's certain foods that it's gonna taste way better on because of what they use in the salsa to really make it a difference. Let's do this one, that one, 35. Jesse, good to see you, buddy. All right, let me get nuts deep in this thing real quick. But if y'all have questions about me, about the channel, what we're doing, what we're gonna be doing, feel free to ask. We'll gradually talk about them as we make our way through the stream. But it's an open forum. I want y'all to be able to ask whatever questions you want to ask. In chat, I want y'all to know that I did not stream to myself for the first 35 minutes because I forgot to click the go live button. I want y'all to know that. What are the top 3 games you're playing right now? Call of Duty. Not really. So Skinny, that's kind of an ironic question, right? Because technically I can't really answer that because I'm not playing 3 different games. That's the problem, right? I'm so tethered to Rise of Kingdoms that I legit have I have to strategize playing a different game when it's like, so I couldn't honestly list 3. I don't play 3. Right now, it's Rise of Kingdoms, Call of Duty are the only 2 right now. Fall Guys is like once a month, maybe. And that is the #1 problem, is I'm so tethered down and weighed down and anchored to Rise of Kingdoms that even if I want to do some passion projects, I feel like I'm going to punish myself and the channel for just even wanting to do them. And that, as a creator, is the last thing I want, is to feel like I'm anchored down to something. The whole reason for making content is to feel that freedom, to the excitement, the thrill of being able to do what you want to do on your terms. And right now I feel like I'm anchored down. Prince, hey homie, you have rock PTSD. Nah, I told everybody it was going to be after this last KvK. Madden. No, I haven't played Madden since I was like 12. So for me, it's rock, Call of Duty, and if I had to name like 2 other games that we play, it was God of War and Fall Guys are probably the other ones. I absolutely despise sports games. And it's not because like they're bad, it's because I'm bad. Dude, when you play a sports game and you lose to those 5-year-olds, bro, they're just like, you're fucking trash. And then you can hear their mom like yelling at them in the background, get off the fucking PlayStation. There's nothing more demoralizing than losing to a 5-year-old who's getting yelled at by his mom. You really start to reevaluate your life. Sure you're not trying for the Cowboys? Dude, Pinches Cowboys, bro. We're going to the Super Bowl next year, bro. Dude, these tacos need more hot sauce, bro. Let's try this roasted one. Yeah, that's not bad. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Probably should have saved some of this for the other thing, but I don't fucking care. I do what I want, bro. I'm my own boss, bitch. Especially when you have a better team. I couldn't play 5 FIFA matches in a row without listening to shit like that. See, Arthur knows. Arthur knows. Bro, I played Madden one time, and this 5-year-old literally, the only play he played the entire game was the Hail Mary. And somehow, every fucking time he completed it. I was like, bro, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, you're fucking trash. You're trash. Like, bro, I was over it. I was over it. Oh, another bundle. All right. Be right back. Hey, any good barbecue suggestions for Houston? Gonna fly there tomorrow. Ooh, I haven't actually tried Houston barbecue spots. Being perfectly honest with you. I haven't really traveled too much to Houston. If it was Austin, I would have some good barbecue spots, but you'd have to wait there for like, you'd have to be in line for like 4 hours minimum. Most really good barbecue spots, you have to get there like 5 hours in advance in Texas. Like stream people help the dude out. Dude, Tiny's out here, bro. He's where were you at for the last 3 years? You know what I'm saying? Y'all sus potatoes. Y'all wait for the I quit video for y'all to have the most commented video on this channel's history. Y'all legit sus, bro. Legit sus potatoes. Blew my mind. And then people coming out of the woodwork. It literally felt like those moments where like Uncle Susie's coming out of retirement from like never talking to you for 40 years to say congratulations that you won the lottery. It's like, bro, come on now. Oh no, Franklin's destroys blacks, bro. Not even close. Quit. Good to see you, buddy. Trust me, I'm fat. I know what I'm talking about. I blame 93? Hell no. No, no. What? Bruh, there's no shot that you think Black's is better than Franklin's. No shot. Tiny Tanks. Hey man, I've been saying for a long time, just like San Francisco is greater than the Cowboys. Oh man. Yeah, y'all pulled our legs this year, you know what I'm saying? Again. Have you tried Salt Lick? I have. It's over in Pflugerville. Yes, I've tried Salt Lick. One of my best friends used to live in Wimberley. Or Wimberley area. It was Dripping Springs. He used to go to high school in Dripping Springs. So yeah, we're all about that area. We go to Austin all the time too. For food, for travel, for whatever it is. Oh God. Okay, another one, chat. Another one. Dude, 7 a.m. is actually pretty late. Friends, the front of the line, the documentary you probably saw is for Franklin's. And they'll actually show up at 4 a.m. when it opens at 11. But people do that for a specific reason. So if y'all know what we call them dino ribs. Do you know what those are? Those big ass beef ribs, like the really big ones. They only make a certain amount of those on Saturdays only. So if you're at the back of the line, the likelihood of you getting that is very slim. They run out really quick. Brisket, sausage, all that, you'll be okay. But if you want those big ass ribs, you have to get there like at the latest, maybe like 5:30 and be in line. Oh, you live in Austin? Nice. Prospect, how's it going? So what you're saying is I should go to Whataburger. No. Whataburger's good, but I make better burgers than Whataburger. It's nothing like... Now, don't get me wrong. Whataburger, after a long night of drinking, I've had many burgers. And that one still, to me, slaps the hardest at 2, 3 a.m. when you've had a long night of drinking. A Whataburger still slaps because of the grease. Like, it just so good. But if you're sober AF, bro, it's okay. Brisket is the best. Yeah, I could agree with that. All right, I'm debating between brisket and ribs. Ribs are kind of my thing. I love ribs. I was looking forward to getting married at Whataburger. I've always wanted to experience that. You want to know a funny Bulba story? You want to know a Bulba story? Bulba story time? One last time. Just kidding. Unless you're leaving, then yeah, it might be your last time. The amount of sus potatoes that already unsubscribed is unreal. All right. Bulba story time. So when Mrs. Bulba and I got married, she had that policy of I'm not gonna eat because I don't want to stain my dress, right? So she didn't eat breakfast. She didn't eat lunch. We went almost all day eating nothing. So she had some champagne on our party bus after we got married. Got lit, right? And then she starts yelling. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why are you already yelling? Like, why are we already arguing? I'm fucking hungry. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten all day and I'm starving. I want some fucking Whataburger. We just got married and my eyes were like. So the driver wasn't scheduled to like make any stops. So I was like, sir, I don't care how much it's gonna cost. I need you to go to a Whataburger. He pulls up. The whole wedding party completely fucked, completely wasted out of their mind already. Granted, this is before the reception even happened, right? This is after the ceremony, before the reception. Completely fucked up, stumbling out of the bus. We go into the Whataburger, literally lined up like the wedding party. We're all lined up. And my wife's at the front of the line in her big, like her beautiful dress. And she's like, want some chicken tenders. Like she's just ordering, like it's a casual thing. And then I guess the lady noticed it. They were all wasted. So she went to go get her manager. I was like, oh shit, we're getting kicked out. And the manager came and shook our hands and said, congratulations. And we took a picture with him. And then he comped all the wedding party's food, bro. And then the iconic chicken tendy, she was eating it, and dude, she was over the moon. And so we actually, I would need to find it. I think the wife has it. The picture of us with the Whataburger manager as she's getting her chicken tenders. I was like, bro, this can't be real life. That was our day of our wedding, bro. Lit. Prince, say the story and whoever leaves, fuck them. Oh, I don't care, bro. People are already leaving. I don't give a shit. I need to get some water, bro. I'm gonna choke on this fucking thing. Prospect, you in LK now? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Here, wanna see? We're already in LK. I'm doing all the tech and the trainings and all that kind of stuff right now. Forts are getting thrown. And, yeah. But I'm working on structures. The structures. We can go check all the stuff out once we get all these structures built and stuff. I'm down. I want to get them built though, so I can get this crystal mine working. Put his ass to work. Oh, work. Oh, work. You know what I'm saying, chat? Oh yeah, I just wasted speed ups. Let's fucking go. Another one. All right, let's obliterate this last mini taco, and then we're diving into the juicy booty stuff. Same. All right, purchase. Let's load this bad boy back up. How's the alliance list looking like? I can show you, prospect. I'll show you in a minute. awesome story. Yeah, it was a very good one. I like the correction in her big ass. Yeah, in her beautiful dress. Yeah. Thick booty. What do you think of the allies? Do you think it's balanced? We'll see. I don't know very much about 647 and 664. That's the one thing that I don't know about. These shits are so good. Fuck. Should be illegal. Sheesh. Should be a fun one. I think Mad Phantom's farm took first place. If I remember correctly, I think Mad Phantom's farm took first place in KvK. The fuck? Wow. Bruh. You mean to tell me they had this whole time and all they did was add an inscription shop? Oh Lord. Oh my God, bro. Glad I'm retiring. So annoying. All right, let's work some crystals, baby. Let's work some crystals. Wow. Rip. All right, let's boost all this shit. Let's get this knocked out. This. How much more do I need? An hour. 15. Done. All right. This. 664 are decent. I fought them before. Nice. Yeah, I wasn't sure on those two. That's what makes it hard for me, as some of these I've seen fight and others I haven't. 664 and 647 I've never seen fight, like in a KvK. So it's hard for me to kind of like actually answer that. Why am I retiring? Because I'm tired of spending money on the game. And before you say, well, you can go free to play, guys. That's like telling a guy who drives a Ferrari that, bro, you can go, you can drive a shitty Pinto and it's the same experience. Bro, you ain't gonna tell me that it's the same thing. It ain't. Nor do I want to grind twice as much for shitty rewards. You need to get Ziggurat to be in top 300 to get those inscriptions, I think. I hate spending money on this game. Yep. You and me, brother. Hey, if people want to, by all means, man. I just hit my limit. Out. That's why I do this first. That way I don't have to worry about doing this later on. But I also know it's kind of annoying with KvK and the stream having to go back and forth. But we're getting bundles. All right. Let's reset this thing again. Another one. I don't mind spending. I waited 2 years to spend my first dime to make sure it was worth it. Yeah, Prospect, the problem is I kind of did the same thing. And then Season of Conquest came out, and now I just feel like I'm legitimately like throwing wads of money to get burned. And that's it. Like for nothing. Like nothing good comes out of spending in the game for me right now. And this is just my personal opinion. This isn't a jab at anybody who spends money in the game. I have no problem with people spending money in games. But at a certain point, like, I had to reevaluate like what I was spending and why I was spending it, and if I felt like I'm not getting any sort of gratification from spending money in this game, period. Like right now, this hurts. The only reason I'm doing it is because I want to do one last KvK, hurrah. But the fact that I'm even spending right now just makes my butt pucker. Not in a good way. Certain point the investment doesn't add up. Good Chisco's account 100K, and his account would probably sell for 5K on the market. Yep. Well, Chisco's a little bit different, man. If you're not accustomed to hearing about business stuff, then you probably won't be used. Like if I was to say something about it, but. Oh my God, the grease is real. The grease is real, chat. I need to get like water and napkins. Bro, this is way too dirty. Prospects, it's not necessarily about that. My big thing is it's like for 70K, like, and I'm not even anywhere in that ballpark, right? But like an example, I could pay off student loans that could change our life. I could have bought a secondary PC for the stream that would benefit the stream. You know, there's so many little things that I could get that are better value and give me more gratification than what I'm getting for right now. And some people still get that excitement from buying in game. Hey, do you, bro? You know, I will never talk ill about people that want to invest and spend in games and do like shit. If I could, I would. You know what I mean? But for me, if you're spending, like as a content creator, if you're spending more than what you're bringing back, you're just putting yourself in a bigger hole. Like legit. Now, if you have money, then, you know, hey, kudos. You know what I mean? Like, sky's the limit. We're not that. So for me, like if I'm going to invest into a game, like I gotta pull something out of it. I gotta. Man, I need to get some water, bro. I'm gonna get fucked up. Dude, look at this goodness, bro. Hold on. I just can't fuck with it right now, chat. Look at this. Oh my God. Oh my God. So most of y'all have heard of birria. The birria tacos, the ones that they use and they make them all crispy and you dunk them. This is a quesadilla version of it. Chisco can just write off his spending for rap. Yep. And that's the difference, right? That's the part of content that a lot of people don't understand. When you reduce the write-offs and all that kind of stuff, most of their accounts aren't what they actually were, because you can write them off as business expensive for a lot of these guys. And that's so the videos of I spent 100K, bro, you didn't spend 100K. Like, or the ones where they're like, I spent 86. They spent 86, but then they wrote off 80K of that 86. You know what I mean? Like there's no, they're not going to get it all back writing off all this stuff, but they're going to get a chunk of it back. You know what I mean? And that's ultimately, that's business. It's good clickbait, which is smart. But unless they're not writing anything off, which I doubt, because most of them had tax guys, they're writing it off. Now, I will say this. Do I think that the amount that they're spending in game is less than what they are actually making from the game? I would probably call bullshit on that one. I think they're definitely in the red. They're definitely in the red. I don't foresee their contract would have to be fucking massive to be 6 figures. But they could be supplementing it with merch or with members, or like there's plenty of other ways for them to make money. But I don't like dissecting people's money, to be honest with you guys. They work hard for it. It's just a part of the business reality that people just never look at. And on my front, right? If I won't have a channel that I go in the red for. I just won't. Like it doesn't. The channel isn't at that point where I can afford to take an L on money all the time. Like I don't have that kind of income just coming in for me to take L's all the time. I'll take them every now and then, but I won't take them consistently over and over and over again. $13, bro. This thing's gonna require so many crystals. What the hell? What the hell? To not get destroyed in KvK, you need to spend a ton of money. Yeah, exactly. And I'm not gonna do that anymore. Arthur, I doubt Chisco spends his own money in the game in beginning for sure. Right now, I think Lilith just gives him he asked for. Nah. Nah. There's no way. He might have something caked in the contracts. I've seen other companies do where they cake them in the contracts, but it's never like enough to really like, unless it's like a monster contract. A lot of them aren't like monster monthly spends if they do have it. And for the amount that they invest in crystal tech and all, there's no way. There's no way. I'd be very shocked and surprised for sure. On economic look, it's genius because you may lose money, but if you can afford it, great clickbait, and in game you can do crazy stuff. Yeah, but you would have to be raking in, like, even the views won't make up for a lot of that stuff, right? Even if you're making monster views, which they're not making like million view videos, like they're making bank on those million view videos, right? But I think the most are usually like between 30 and 50K videos, the max on the high end usually. The ones that have been on the channels for like 3-4 years will probably be over 100K for sure. But it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's my personal situation. And I just made a conscious decision to not spend money after this KvK. This hurts my loins, like deep in my loins, doing this right now. But I want one last hurrah, baby. One last hurrah with the KvK tech that I usually rock. And that is all she writes. And then we got a bunch of stuff in the pipeline. So I will let y'all know kind of here in a minute what some of the ideas are. I am planning on making videos about it. So if you're here, you're getting kind of a sneak peek into some of the stuff. And if you're not here, then well, sus potatoes, that's your problem. You know what I mean? All right, as we bring this game back up. So one of the things that I'm looking at doing, there are several of them, but I'll kind of drip feed it a little bit. One of the things I'm doing and I'm considering doing is building out something similar to, if you've ever seen other games where they do like a Friday night fights kind of ordeal. I'm considering doing something like that. I don't know all the logistics. I don't know what time it's going to be. I don't know any of that. This is just ideation, building that up, seeing if I think it would be successful or if we could steadily grow it, seeing in my mind and on paper if I think it has potential to be a good thing to grow the channel. And on the Friday night fights thing, I posted it on our Discord, but it was a screenshot of the Codcaster inside of Call of Duty, where I was able to put in Kingdom 1254 and 1093. That's my idea, right? I want to do like a Friday night fights with players in the community that play other games outside of Rise of Kingdoms like Call of Duty, and be able to cast it while simultaneously streaming it for y'all. Basically, if you've ever seen like Overwatch League or Call of Duty or anything where like the cam is flying and you can switch to players, bring up scoreboards, do all that kind of shit, all the Call of Duty tools are already in game and they're free. So I'm considering trying to set up kind of our own like Burrito League kind of deal. I don't it's not the branding. I don't know what the branding would be, but I'm thinking about trying to set some fun shit up like that, and then having like 4v4 like CDL rules where we would then come play a best of 5, do the whole veto system. I'm gonna have graphics, all that kind of stuff, and doing something like that. That's what I'm considering right now, because it's a game that already has the tools caked into it. It allows me a cool opportunity to be able to like overview and see like players with like it would be really cool content, right? But here's the kicker. I also talked to Redline about us potentially doing a duo cast on a couple of these Friday night fight things. And your boy said he's down. He supports it. He's down. If he's not playing, because he said he was like, but I want to play in it too. So if he's not playing in it, then he said he's down to do it. So then we would have the duo back again. And that's just one of the ideas. That's why I told you when I had so many irons in the fire, I have a lot of ideas, but the problem was I was always felt like it was anchored down to Rise of Kingdoms. So it literally shit all over my creativity, because I felt like if I wasn't making Rise of Kingdoms content, the channel was taking a dump on me. And case in point, literally I dropped a video that people probably watched like 45 seconds of and completely unsubscribed because they didn't watch the whole video. And that's just proof in the pudding. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna lose some, and I expect it, right? But it needs to be something that it's like, if I'm gonna do that, then bro, I want to be happy and enjoy what I'm doing. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. Anubis, good to see you, buddy. Denny Choi, really, bro? Last KvK? It is my last one, Denny. It is my last one. My last one playing. I'm still planning on casting the big ones in the future, but my last one playing, yes. I don't plan on spending any money after this KvK. After this KvK, I am donezo spending money on Rise of Kingdoms. I'll smack any ROK player in Madden. Every dollar I spend in Rock is my own money. Hey, you heard it from the man himself. There you go. And that's the reality. And that's why, like, for me, you never really want to talk about people's finances and stuff, because at the end of the day, guys, it could be business funds, it could be your funds, it could be you know, bro, some of the stuff that we see getting donated, bro, you could get like a whole McDonald's. You could get like a whole McDonald's. But at the end of the day, it's like my situation, and it just pertains to me. I love Rock, I love the community, but I can't, I don't want to say keep up with the Joneses, but I could be one of the lowest, outside of 12-inch, I could be the lowest spending content creator. And that's including people that have less subscribers than me in Rock right now. And it's just, it's hard because a lot of the times, like, yes, I could ask somebody to do commander testing and do all this, but at the same token, it's like, guys, like, as a content creator, you don't want to be the guy that's always having to have other people make the content for you for then you to post it. Like, I feel like that's literally half the fun of being a content creator, is producing the content, making it, engaging with it, doing all that kind of stuff. And it's just, I can't do that. I can't keep up with it anymore. Right now, we're at that mental where it's like every dollar that I spend in Rise of Kingdoms, I feel like I'm just throwing a wad of cash in a fire stack right now. That is legit. And some of y'all may not feel that way, but that's legit. After every KvK, that is how I feel. I feel like I just threw my wallet in the fireplace and just watched it get incinerated. You know what I mean? For me, the last year's KvKs, I could have bought a whole other secondary PC that I could be streaming PC games on right now. Like that's, or I could have, you know, and that's the way that I think mentally. Am I making money on YouTube and stuff? Yes, I'm making money, right? But I'm also spending money too, and that's the ultimate thing. And everybody's different, right? I know Ploto is switching his thing up to where like the only money he's spending in game is the stuff that he's getting donated, right? The problem that I personally, and the reason I couldn't do that is because my time is worth, I have to prioritize the amount of time, right? And if I'm going to invest 100 hours, and I'll give you an example. This is just business talk, right? Because I come from a business background. If I'm going to invest 1,000 hours a month, right? And donations are going to be, I don't know, $1,000 in the month, whatever it is, right? That means I would have effectively had $1. I would have made $1 an hour for that month. And it's hard to live like that and go to a 9-to-5 job. It's very, very tough. You know what I mean? That ratio doesn't work for most people. And I invest a ton of time. That's my big issue. Warzone tourneys. So Prospect, I am considering doing tourneys for Call of Duty because Call of Duty has all the tools that I keep telling Lilith that they need to add to the game. And if y'all want to clip this, y'all are more than welcome to. It's not anything that they haven't heard before. And Chiz can vouch for it too. I've said it in our Lilith Discord. The idea that whales are getting absolutely throttled, and I mean throttled, by this armament system is like, that's just another pay system that I feel like I'm getting lit on. You know what I mean? It's just when there's so many things in the game that maybe aren't necessarily broken, but definitely need to get tweaked, right? Like legit. Look, I will show you. So they did add a inscription shop. Yeah, right. But literally our combat shop has been the same for the last, what is this, 2.5 years? Like, we can't even update this. This is infuriating. Or the fact of, let me scroll. Let me show you some of these wicked awesome events, right? We are 4+ years in the game. 4 years. Just let that sink in. And we are fighting over, you know what I mean? Like jump, like, and I've shown y'all some of these. Look at this. Look, a 30-minute speed up. Let's go. You know, look at this training event. Boom. Not even 100,000 food in this. You know, I legit put in the thing, and y'all saw me the last time. I thanked them for allowing me to heal 400 troops. You know what I mean? This wouldn't even last a point fraction of a second in Kingsland, like in any sort of fighting. And we're out here grinding out trash events. Like, it just, you can't do that. You know what I mean? Issues that we brought up about home resource nodes still at level 5. Like, guys, we're 4 years in the game. The game is more expensive. The commanders hit harder. They're way better. They're way, like, and our resource and speed up collection is still the same as when we started the game, which is really bad. So the economy part of inside of Rise of Kingdoms is literally crippling the player base. And if you don't think it is, then I don't know. Like, maybe you can survive in B and D, or, you know, D and F kingdoms. I don't know. I don't know that part. I assume that there are intense fighting in D kingdom KvKs as well. Maybe not necessarily as bad as Imperium. But, you know, at a certain point, you got to tune your game and fine tune it so that everybody in the Season of Conquest isn't getting absolutely fried after 2 KvKs. Like, it just, I don't know. Y'all can say, yeah, if y'all think I'm wrong, y'all are more than welcome to voice your opinions. It's an open forum and all that. And if y'all have questions, feel free to ask. You know what I mean? It's just, that's the way that I feel, that even me, who's not spending a tremendous amount of money in game, and I don't want to say cheated because that sounds bad, right? Because they are rewarding you for spending, but it's nowhere near where it needs to be for the way that the game is flowing out right now, right? We're talking about, just let it sink in. We're talking about res sellers who are making millions of dollars selling res. Millions, right? And it's only getting worse. I hate spending money. I don't mind spending. I waited 2 years. Let me catch up on the chat real quick. Sorry. Okay, I know I saw Chisco's comment right there. You guys should host a tournament with a $10 buy-in and then host it. So Skinny, the difficulty with doing stuff like that is you really, like, if you're gonna collect money for it, you really are gonna have to, like, just think about it. $10, I don't know how many players we're gonna get. If it's, I don't know. I would have to think about it. I want to make sure before we do anything like that, that I actively try to do my part and make sure that I can do my part before I'm going to start charging everything. You know what I mean? If I was to do that. And even if I did do that, I wouldn't like collect a cut. It would just be like, we're doing this. If there are 5 teams at $10 and the number one takes $50 and call it a day. I just don't think that that's enticing enough, if that makes sense. Me personally, because you have to remember there's 4 players on the team. So like that's, unless you're doing $10 a player maybe, but that, you know, maybe that could work. But then you start coming into issues of how you're distributing the money and prizes, and it opens up a lot of extra doors that I don't necessarily want to worry about right now. Because like say 1254 has a player who's from China, one player that's from Afghanistan, one player that's from the US, and one player that's in Brazil. Right now you're talking about like having to split money in different currencies and PayPal. Like it opens up a lot of issues that I don't necessarily want to be stuck doing. But Warzone tourneys, yeah, I am looking at doing that, working towards those and putting in. The first Call of Duty one will be the one in March. I need to build out the webpage and stuff. Rock is time consuming. I don't mind the time consuming part. That part I never mind. It's the amount of investment and the amount of time that is being invested that is the issue. That is the issue for me. Because with those two being that high in Rock, it leaves me little to no time to do anything creative, right? Like any sort of passion projects, any sort of like other games that I want to stream. Like I'm having to like fit time in to do it. And by fit time, I mean like a couple hours stream on a Friday. Like, I don't know. I sat this weekend and after the stream, I grinded Call of Duty for 8 hours and I didn't stream it. And the reason I didn't stream it is because I didn't think it was going to hit. Sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. And I want to be able to enjoy it, be able to have fun with it. And I don't know. It's a tough pill, man, because everybody's like at a different stage in their Rock career. Just has been there longer than I have. You know, Red's been I think longer than I am by a little bit. But most of the old guard are gone. It is, you know, most of the old guard is gone. Drago, Wick, Fleisch is still there, but I think Fleisch was newer. I don't think he was he a old player? I don't even know, to be honest with you. I know Chis was in what, 1039? 1016? No, was it 1016 with Drago? I don't even remember, Chis. Which kingdom was it? Your first one? My first was 1193. That was my first kingdom. So I was way later than a lot of these guys. Fly started in 1051 with me. Ah, okay. So 1051. I thought did you went to 39, right? Was it 39? And then maybe it was. I can't even remember. No, it was Drago and Ronnie that was 16. I remember that it was a couple of content creators that were together, but yeah, they're all, you know, they've been playing it longer than I have, you know, and I don't know. For me, it's like I still have passion for it, and for those of y'all who didn't watch the full video, which, guys, shame on y'all, you know what I mean? That have no clue what I'm talking about. The question keeps getting asked and keeps getting said, like, that I'm disappearing from Rock altogether. I'm not. What's happening for me as a creator is I am just, after this KvK, I am just not going to spend money in game anymore. I'm not going to be a free to play. I'm not actively building on my account. I still plan on making some content, but it's going to be content that doesn't require me to spend money. You know, I'll leave it to Chiss and the big boys, the big guns that can handle all that with the commander releases and the event infos and all that kind of stuff, because that was never really like under my umbrella that I really like. I just never did it. So I never made the content for it. And so the content that I am going to do is the casting, coming and hanging out with y'all for big KvKs. You know, if 1254 ends up in a big one, or 360, like the 365 961, I'll come in and stream a couple of those, right? I'm not going to do it like every day loyally, but we'll stream some, right? And then Osiris League, y'all know I got y'all, right? I may not do every single time slot, but I still plan on doing Osiris League. I've been begging, and you can ask Chiss, I've been begging for them to figure some way of making it, whether it's a league or a new game mode, or like I've been asking for that for over 2.5 years, because it allows us the opportunity as content creators to make content. If we want to make content, right? If it's if we're in off season and we're like, you know what, Chisco wants to, you know, sponsor a crab Olympia tournament, I don't care. Like, then he can, you know, he can set it up. There are the tools that are there for him to be creative and build something, and there isn't right now, right? We're banking on Olympia that we can't spectate. There's systems that are in place right now for Olympia, for ranking systems that aren't available in any other game mode, which doesn't make any sense, because they put a considerable amount of money into Ark of Osiris, but put zero foundational anything into it, which is a problem. The store hasn't been updated in almost 3 years. They're switching the game mode up right now, and I can tell you right now, I don't think they needed to touch. I don't think they needed to touch the original Ark of Osiris. I think they needed to build a separate entity and name it something else. That way, when Osiris League ends, it turns into this mode, right? And then we're just constantly revolving the door around between those two, or those three, or however it is. Because right now, when Osiris League is dead and KvK is dead, it is dead, right? I don't know, man. I don't know. I wish. Yeah, then I went to 1039. There you go. The White Tigers. Yeah, you remember a alliance called the Pink Panthers? God, man, I used to love them. Then there was the Pokemon Alliance back in the day. Oh man, it was so good. No, Chiss is full time, I believe. Yeah, I believe he's full time. Then we went to 1075. Really? Those were the only two? Wow. So you were in 1075 for a long time. Okay. It's cool to see Chiss in the chat. One of us. Chiss has been here. He's always supported. It's just he has a young, you know, he has a youngin'. You know what I mean? And for him, I think he's East Coast. It's already decently late, so I always appreciate it. He hops in and says hi and shouts out the chat and stuff. He's always supported the channel. That's why it's like I appreciate it. Didn't they say in a recent dev feedback it would be coming soon? So Chiss, I saw that and I made a video reel on it, excited about it. But then did you see what they posted? And then I asked them in the Discord, I was like, is this what you mean, or are we gonna have access? And I never got an answer. Because in the dev feedback, I think it was the dev feedback, right? They were like, we're planning on doing an Olympia tournament, and they were gonna host an Olympia tournament. And so it made me question whether or not it was going to be open to us, or whether they just were going to have more tournament features. And that's the one thing that drove me nuts, is I never got an answer for it. Be like, yes, it's going to be meant for y'all to be able to use it. Because the Olympia tournament that they were showing screenshots of was for them to do it, not for us to do it. And that's the part that kind of threw me for a loop, which is why I asked them. Because you know how Commander's descriptions go, bro. I want to hear from the horse's mouth. These features are coming to the game. And if they are coming to the game, guys, I still am not going to spend money in Rise of Kingdoms, but I am going to host tournaments for Olympia, for whatever game modes that we can do. I'm going to host stuff, right? I want you to know that I've been begging and pleading for them to do that. And if it does come, then I promise you, I will be doing ARC competitions and Olympia 5v5s. Like, we're going to rock it. But I need those tools because I'm no longer like, and it's like a tired duck. Whack. You know what I mean? It's just one of those. Is Drago gone? I haven't seen Drago. I've been meaning to reach out to him. I don't know what's going on with Drago. I checked out the channel to see if maybe I just missed his streams or his videos, and he hasn't posted anything or gone live since I think the 9/16 KvK. But it is what it is, man. You know, life happens. He has kiddos, and you know, the young baby. You know, stuff happens. That's why games like this are really hard with young bucks. I call them young bucks, but the youngins, because young ones require so much attention that there are so many like doctor's visits and feeding, and like you got like a koala bear on you. You know what I mean? Like it's tough. You know what I mean? I used to do growing up. One of my jobs was I did after school care with pre-K3, pre-K4 kids. So if you don't know what that is, it's basically like 50 kids that are 3 to 4 years old. And that was my job. So my patience is really good because I had to deal with everything, every personality you could imagine, every scream, yell, like everything. But I understand the amount of work. I used to just watch them for 2-3 hours after school. And I can tell you, I was exhausted. So I can imagine parents going through everything, less sleep, it's a lot. It's a lot. And Drago doesn't have like one kid, you know what I mean? He has the Washington, we'll call them what they're supposed to be. The Washington Redskins football team. That is legit our boy Drago out there. He's building up the next great Redskins team. All right, let me see. Oh God, another one. All right, another one. All right, let me pop this thing real quick. Rock in real life, hear me out. Rock in real life, bro. Dude, I can imagine the memes if y'all did that. I can imagine the memes if y'all did that. Let's see. I'm an accountant and I've done the math many times. Their economy makes zero sense. Don't get me started on silver keys. Yeah. No, I got you. Last KvK, nah, bro. Hey, AYA, we're gonna be casting them. I'm not gonna be playing in them though. Not gonna be playing in them. Sorry, I forgot to buy it. It needs to look at my face. My face detection. All right, let me relaunch. $1 spent. Still need silver keys. Lower Sea Kingdoms also get really bad chest first. So Arthur, here's my deal. I know what some people have said is they're kind of like, oh, but why don't you just go to like a B or C kingdom, like a non-Imperium kingdom, and just play? Because that still doesn't solve my issue. My issue is, regardless of what it is, if I was to grind every event humanly possible, I could probably have enough res and speed ups to last 12 hours in a KvK. The fundamentals of the game are broken. What I mean by that is the commanders are getting like thicker and thicker and hitting harder and harder and harder. And the resources and the events are still staying. They started dumpster fire, right? And then they got here and they're going like this. They're getting worse and worse and worse. So we're on like completely opposite trajectories in order to make it a sustainable environment. And hear me out, right? For people that are like, oh, okay, well, you can just spend. Some of the largest whales in the game are running out of speed ups. Just let that sink in. People spending millions of dollars in this game are running out of speed ups because that is a commodity that cannot be bought right now outside of the bundles. Right? They might be swimming in resources, but they are dying on the hill with speed ups. And the fact that you are spending that kind of money, like it breaks my heart to hear, like, they're like, bro, people running out of troops, they're running out of speed ups, like they're spending. They're not like, oh, let me spend $100. They're spending. That shouldn't even be a thing. And the fact that that is a thing lets you know that the ratios are way off. Like, not even in the same ballpark. Hear me out, real life are okay. 25 mostly. I'm around 25 gold chest. Flight started. Let's just say 1093 versus 1534 pass opens soon. 6 Imperium KvK. When does it open, comic? Boy, Quasi, how's it going, buddy? Hey, Bulba, will you play Call of Dragon? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. If I'm not gonna play Rise of Kingdoms, I'm not playing a Lilith game. Unless they're floating the bill, not dumping more money into another game. And it's not because of it's a Lilith game. It's because I've said this over and over and over again before. One of the huge biggest differences, and coming from a marketing perspective, I do marketing, digital, everything, right? That is literally my entire work career is in marketing and digital experience. Okay. Their platform for building up the company is built on the back of carnivoring the communities of all their games. Okay. What do I mean by that? Look at the games that Lilith, for the most part, outside of AFK Arena and I think one other one, they are all basically reskins of the same game, just in different eras, genres, like fantasy as opposed to real. Like, they're literally a reskin of each game. So what they're hoping that will happen is, if you like Rise of Kingdoms, you will like Call of Dragons. You will like what is the military one? The I forgot the other one, but it's the World War, I think World War I, World War II game. It literally has the same mechanics, same events, same everything, just reskinned. Okay. What's happening though is, by creating those, it's carnivoring each other's community. So instead of them as a player going, hey, you know what? Let me go play Call of Dragons. Let me play Rise of Kingdoms, and let me play Warpath, right? You're forcing yourself, your player base, to choose one of those, because most people aren't going to actively invest money into multiple of the same game down the same line. They are not going to, for the most part. They are going to choose one and try to be really good at that one. Okay. What does that do? That splits your audience up. Okay. When you're in on the complete opposite side of the coin, you got Supercell, right? And I know Supercell, everyone's like, oh yeah, they're very good, but when you break them down in comparison to Lilith, what you start to see is they aren't carnivoring their audience, their communities. They are building them in correlation with one another, right? You don't see a Clash of Clans reskin getting built out, right? They're making the Clash Royale, they're making Clash Mini, they're making Clash, y'all get what I'm saying? They're making different games that then they can then drip feed to that one audience from that game to entice them to go play the other games, right? So then you have the ecosystem of people playing multiple games within the same company, not feeling like they need to choose between a game. That is a number one problem right now that's happening. And that is also the reason why AFK Arena did so good. Just letting y'all know, when people got excited that Rise of Kingdoms made their first $1 billion, right? It took a couple years to do it, okay? Most people don't realize it took AFK Arena 3 months to make $1 billion. And that is another Rise of Kingdoms game. 3 months. People are so thirsty for a unique Lilith game that they are like that hungry. And I know, like, and it sounds dumb. Go to your bed, baby. It sounds dumb, but that's the reason why, like, when you're asking people if they're going to play Call of Dragons, unless they're a monster spender, a lot of people are going to go dabble in it, but then they will eventually choose between one or the other. They're not going to stick with both. So then you may lose, say they stick with Call of Dragons, they completely abandon Rise of Kingdoms. They're now in Call of Dragons. And so you're not really enhancing your player base. You're just shuffling them around. That makes sense. They also require a lot of time. These games should have more differences. Yeah, exactly. Everything in Rock needs to change, starting from the lack of res and speed ups and even KvK matchmaking. So N5B, that's the thing, right? Funny part, we can talk about this. I can talk about this all day and I have no problem, because this isn't anything I haven't told them before, right? This isn't anything out of the blue or I'm just trying to bash on the company. It's not. I've legitimately said constructive criticism. I've said this and I give them solutions, right? It's not a bash. It's just observations for problems that are becoming even bigger problems, okay? There are so many systems already built into Rise of Kingdoms that aren't being utilized properly that would legitimately fix a lot of issues in game, okay? For those of y'all saying KvK matchmaking is whack, guys, we legit have an ally system for KvK matchmaking in Light versus Dark that legitimately, it is a perfect, not a perfect system, but it's a good system that is utilized in a KvK mode that has the least amount of fighting out of all KvKs, right? If you put that ally system into Season of Conquest, then you're giving the power to those kingdoms to be able to choose their allies and be able to create something of their own. That is already a system that exists in the game that is not being utilized, right? Number two, ranking systems, right? We talk about it all the time. They spent $40,000, 40 grand for the Grand Prix. And we can't even get a ranking system in regular Ark of Osiris that already exists for a game mode that nobody can spectate, which is in the Champions of Olympia. That blows my mind. Legitimately, we have icons. I removed it because I didn't even play it. We have the crest, the levels, the tiers for a game mode that doesn't even get a dime spent towards it. It just blows my mind. I have no clue why that is such a hard feature to add, because that would solve a lot of issues. That would solve Osiris League matchmaking. That would solve, Grand Prix registrations. That would solve, it solves so many problems that is already in the game. And yes, is it a plug and chug? No. But is it a start that we can then build from that foundation? Yes. And it's just absurdly infuriating to know that there are systems that are already there that just aren't being utilized properly. You know what I mean? So I get what people are saying, but Rock is far more advanced. I would say this. They're far more advanced than where they originally were, right? When we first loaded into the game. But it's stagnant. And what the problem is, it's stagnant, and their idea is the only way to get out of stagnant is by releasing a new commander or a new KvK mode, and that isn't going to pull them out of the stagnant. If anything, I think it's actually making it worse. Sent you something on Discord, Bulba. Have a great night, everybody. Hey, Anubis, I appreciate you, brother. Let me see. Nice. I appreciate it, Anubis. Thanks for sending me that. We still don't know how seeds work, actually. Yeah. Welcome to the Thunderdome. Like, welcome to 1254's nightmare, bro. They're about to enter into a cycle that nobody's gonna be at, bro. They're gonna be, if people thought they were bored last KvK, homies, they about to be like, I would be interested to see if they spend in Crystal Tech in KvK in their next KvK. Be very interested to see it. Because I know Red, when I talk to Red, he's like, bro, that was legitimately one of the biggest wastes of money that I've done. Where he goes and max tech for 0 fighting, bro. I was like, it is what it is. You can't really plan that, you know what I mean? Like, that's the rough thing. Going max, imagine max teching and getting little to no fighting. Bro, I'd be infuriated. Most kingdoms are depending on third parties for Kingdom 1093. Hold on. N5B, I think I missed one. We still don't know how C's work, actually. It has nothing to do with that, to be honest with you. I think there's multiple things. Well, Nintendo listens clients even less. I think, in theory, it should have gone bankrupt, but they have Mario and Pokemon. Dude, Mario and Pokemon are 2 of the most successful franchises ever. They don't need anything else, to be honest with you. They could just make another Pokemon game and people will consume it. It's smart marketing. All right, let's see. Oops. All right, let's get this rolling. I think another one's gonna pop here. Oh, hold on, let me. Blah 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 blah. There you go. Should have enough for this building now, for sure. And then we'll start our tech stuff. Slow and steady, baby. Slow and steady. Hear me out. Cisco versus Bulbaritos in a WWE steel cage I quit match. I feel like Cisco would win. He would probably. I'd probably get tired. I'd probably get tired before Cisco. Have you seen that man? He literally stands streaming for like 14 hours straight. Has to have it. Literally, it's like dad strength, bro. It's undefeated. It's undefeated, bro. I stand up for 30 minutes and my legs are already dying. This man streams standing up for 14 hours, bro. Undefeated. There's no shot. Leg day must be intense. You know what I mean? 1v7 Strife would make up for the farm KvK, to be honest. Yeah, but I don't think they have enough alliance credits to do that. That'd be nice in theory, but that's one of those KvKs that could potentially drain your entire kingdom. Like, milk it dry. Would it make up for it? Yeah, but you'd have to like max skip and go to the Nile and like disappear from Wakanda forever for a while. KvKs like that, most people don't understand exactly what it entails when you do a 1v all, right? It's not just about the resources, it's about the alliance credits. Like, when people were asking why 1307 didn't jump in the 960 KvK, it wasn't because we didn't want to. A lot of us wanted to. The question came up, do we have enough resources and alliance credits due to the 1412 KvK? And we didn't, to be honest with you. We dropped between us and 412. I believe they said it was 65 forts in the first zone by itself between the two of us. 65 forts. For all of KvK, we had over 100 plus forts in that KvK. The amount of alliance credits we blew in that KvK was insane. Insane. Nuts. Chisco can do an 8-hour stream while doing a handstand. Dude, he would, yeah. Have you seen Chis in his crab shirt, bro? He literally walks around. Like, I feel like Chis would be that guy that's walking through the doorways and then like bumping elbows on the edges because he's so yoked out of his mind. Dude, if I wore a shirt like that, y'all would think I'm like, I don't know, man. It wouldn't look pretty. We'll put it that way. I've done a 1v6 KvK in 2070 before. How did that work out, Prospect? It killed the kingdom, but that's because, yeah, exactly. It's more likely to nuke your kingdom than it is to make it. Well, to be fair, 1412 started it. Yeah, I blame them. I blame them. Oh Lord, yeah, and it's the truth, man. Like, I know people want to say we dodge or do whatever, guys. I don't. We've never shied away from any kingdom, but we're not gonna go in half cocked into a big KvK just because. You know what I mean? Like, if we're gonna put in an effort, we're gonna put in our maximum effort. And if that lines up with people, that lines up with people, right? We were originally supposed to, like so many KvKs ago, we were supposed to fight 1556, and that got nerfed into the ground. There was so many others that we were supposed to play that just never happened. There were so many. It's what it is, man. You know what I mean? We can't control everything. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes people dodge. Sometimes people switch or change their minds, and it's their right to do so. I mean, if they want to do it, then do it. Don't ever blame anybody. People we land with, and we're gonna rock out. We're gonna have some fun. It's very rare, and I haven't seen. I think I've only seen us be in one KvK, and it was a long time ago. That was like uber toxic. You basically just wanted to like stay away from it. But usually we're not. I'm usually like in LKC, just chatting up with everybody. There was no advantage to Zone 5 to drop these many forts. Yeah, Hassa. Hasty, I think it had more to do with the pride factor than it had anything to do with it. Because you got to remember, right? 1412 had a lot of Habibis, they had a lot of Arabic speakers. We have a lot of Arabic speakers. We had players that left 1307 to go to 1412 that were there. Like, there was a lot. It was competitive, right? In a good way, not in like a let me talk trash about you. It was just competitive, you know, and that sense of competition was legitimately the only reason why. Because I even asked, and it wasn't to be like a dick or anything. I was just like, guys, why are we dropping 37 forts in this zone? They're like, to prove a point. And I'm like, I don't know what the point is, you know, but hey, if y'all want to do it, then I'm down, right? I'm not going to argue and complain about it. If they want to do it, then we're in, right? But people, Bubba, what are you doing, Bubba? Mr. Bulbasaur wants to come say hi. All right. Come here, Bubba. Tired, son? He never wants to hang out with me, chat. Ever. Look, he doesn't even look at me, bro. I'm literally like lifting him up, and he doesn't even look at me. Y'all see that? You see that, motherfucker? Dude, if Mrs. Bulba walks in here, he will completely abandon my ass. Like, no shit's given. Like, completely bolts. Look at this. He won't look at me at all. And Mrs. Bulba will walk in here, and bro, he will be the fastest thing you've ever seen. And he just completely eat us and delete us as me. Look at this. He won't even look at me. I'm picking this 30-pound bowling ball up, and the homie won't even chill with me. Bro. I know you're tired, so potato. Habibi. Where's Tekka? Is Tekka in cheeseburger land right now? He's probably in cheeseburger heaven right now. That's true. Fight must be good. 7 days of fighting helps anybody who's busy. Yeah. Collect your troops, brother. I want to click it for you. So, Angel, the only reason I haven't collected is because if we do bastions and I get a troop bastion, I can automatically click those and not have to waste any speed ups. That's the only reason I haven't done it. And I got to do this, but I'm holding this fat guy in my arms right now. Bubba, you gotta... Papa. Here. I gotta get you like a backpack so I don't gotta hold you like this. Gotta do this. Which breed is your pup? He is a French bulldog. If you want to look here, look. For those of y'all who've always asked where our logo comes from, look, you see the logo? That's our logo. That's our logo. That's his face. That's his face. No, son. Relax. Relax. You're too big. You're too big for that. Alright, you're too big. Alright, sorry chat. I'm trying to do these buildings, but this guy wants to be held but not held by me, and I know that the second my wife opens this door, he's gonna like completely bolt out of my arms. Because he's a traitor like that. I think my marches are gonna die on the 19th floor, and it's my last chance. Nice. Dude, the last time I did Golden Kingdom, it was 2021. Legitimately. It was legit 2021. Last time I did Golden Kingdom. Hey, lay down, Papa. Lay down. No, no, no. It's okay. You know. You're okay. Thinking of getting Cane Corso. Looks scary as hell. Yeah, the wife wants a Roddy as one of our next dogs. Sucker, don't you abandon me, you sucker. Alright, come on, Papa. Nuts crushed. Gotta put you like that. That way you can go to sleep. You gotta treat him like a baby shark. Basically, he's a baby shark. So when you put him on his back, for him, he starts to get sleepy. You'll start to see his eyes here in a minute. He'll start to get sleepy and he'll fall asleep on me. Look at his eyes. You see his eyes? Start going to sleep, and you'll start hearing him snore here in a minute. You hate Champions of Olympia much more? I do too, man. Start snoring here in a minute. That's Bulbasaur the Frenchie. Alright, let me max out this building real quick. We gotta start tech. Yeah, the homeboy here is hot. Oh god, I gotta do another bundle. Shit. Okay, hold on, chat. Hold on, son. Dad needs to spend some money, but not on you. You were expensive enough, son. You were expensive enough. All right, Bulba, we're buying. We're buying. Look at the camera. Cheese. Bundle purchased. Yay. Yay! Bundles. Yay for bundles. All right, let's open this guy up. I believe that's the last pop. No, there's research bundles too. Son of a gun. I forgot about those two. All right, let me get these real quick. I would actually enjoy Golden Kingdom if it was a bit shorter. I don't, because it's relying on your troops. Like most KvKs like ours, you're not gonna have troops to do events like that. You know what I mean? Like that's the kind of dumb stuff I talk about. Like, right, Osiris League, depending on you having troops or if you're in KvK, like that's the fact that that is still a thing is ridiculous. It's crazy. That's absolute madness, in my opinion. I sent an announcement. Okay. It was rules, KvK stats. No. KvK tech. It's this one. All right. Oh, sorry, bud. Bahar whistle tech is gone. Cars will delay. Blunder has been changed to give crystals for forts and barbs. Oh god, they switched shit up. Okay. Upgraded crystal mine 25. We require it. Spending tech by pop-ups. Upgrade mine 25. You get cost reduction for the center. Before you start doing bastion quests, wait until you get into your ecotech 4 to 5. Oh, this don't make no sense to me. What the fuck? It's like Chinese. Oh, that's why. Oh, these numbers are whack. All right, son. All right, chat. Give me 1 second. He needs to go night night. You want to say everybody? Hold on. I'm gonna put him night night. So give me a second. You want to say night night, Bubba? Night night. Oi, oi. All right, I'll be back, chat. Ooh, it smells like onions. It smells like onions in here, chat. Ooh, my hair. Look at, I got the headset head going on. What the hell? What the hell? What's going on, headset head? All right, give me 1 second. Let me look at this tech tree real quick. Let's go back full ROK. Let it rain, daddy. Let it rain down on me. Woo. At least you can control DK. He's very cute. Thank you. If you ever want to, like, the quick flip to, you know, like if you're a single guy out there, bro, and you have a friend who owns a Frenchie, just say, hey, bro, can I borrow him for a couple hours? Homeboy, I'm telling you right now, if you pull up with a stroller with the Frenchie in it, there's so many girls that will just walk up to you and be like, hey, you know, they're gonna talk to you about all this shit, bro. It ain't even. My wife has to beat him off with a stick. Like, nah, you ain't allowed, cuz. You ain't allowed, cuz. All right, let's do a little bit of this. All right, so we gotta do this one. This one. This. We're just pushing some tech now. Push as much as we possibly can, following what our guys and gals out here are doing as well. 5, 6, 7. This one, 5. Innocent, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you, my friend. How are you doing? Had to get some water too, because bros be thirsty. We's be thirsties. I think we'll have probably like 2 or 3 more pop-ups before I run out of crystals. I usually make it pretty decent into the tree. And then this one more time. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so then larger camps is 8 through 10. Well, I really don't feel like waiting. 25. Okay. We're just coming a little bit slower, but if I was to do this during uptime, this would go really quick. Let's see, 15, 2. Because right now it's really late for the Habibis, but I have a feeling they're still grinding this pretty good. 8 through 10, so we need 3 on this one. Is anybody else in the chat in this KvK? And if so, what kingdom are you in? Or you can just shout them out. It's Pinche Domar. Pinche Domar, wait. Well, I'm waiting for Sad Cat to come in now. Now Sad Cat's gonna be like, yeah, 1307. 10, 11. Okay, so I can max skill for operation now after this one. So come in here, skill for operation, all 5. Domar. Into Domar. How have you been doing, Dom? Oh, I've missed you, senor. Busy as usual. Hey, I feel you, brother. I feel you on that one. Feels like a never-ending cycle of work. Hopefully we'll be able to have more fun and do more tournaments and stuff like that. But we'll see. Work on some tech, baby. Let's see, I think that's all of our crystals. Oh, never mind. Peekaboo. You got more. Yay. Here, what's in this? 5 million. Lord of Ancients. Boom, boom. Bro, it's still showing me all these indicators. It's just pissing me off. Just pissing me off here, Johnny. Dude, if I made it a mission to spend all my AP, that would be like the ultimate grind fest. I have like almost 1 million AP in the account. Let me see. I can't believe January is already over. Yeah, dude, crazy. Is this your final KvK? It is, Jason. It is. And so this is gonna be my final one as an active player in Rise of Kingdoms. I do plan on possibly covering some KvKs, like how we did with the other KvKs with 1021 and 2268, so on and so forth. But I'm no longer gonna actively be playing in KvKs after this one. I just don't want to spend, like, I just bought a bunch of pop-up bundles and it literally made my, like, body shrivel up. I'm only doing it because of love for 1307 and respect on going out on a high. Whether we win, lose, or draw, I don't care. But doing what I've been doing for the last 3 years, and we'll call it from there. You know what I mean? I want to go out with a bang. Good job, bro. Hey, I appreciate it, bud. Innocent boy just hopping in and saw your other vid. Sad, but I understand. Even my real life has now caught up to my real life. Innocent, it isn't. So for a lot of people, this is the number one thing that people are getting kind of confused. The video says I quit, but if you don't watch the whole video, and I'm not saying you didn't, the people don't understand what I mean by like I'm quitting, right? I'm quitting actively playing in the game. Like I can't keep up. I can't keep spending money the way I'm spending it, and when I could be buying things that for our home or for like other things. I'm not saying like I'm putting myself in a financial stretch, right? I'm just saying like there's so many things. Like for the stream setup, I could buy things for the room. I could get the secondary PC that I need in order to stream Call of Duty on PC. Like there's so many little things that I could be getting that I'm not getting because I'm spending it on KvK tech. And that for me, it doesn't have the value that it used to have, right? It used to be the excitement, and I still get excited for KvKs, right? But then I realize like I'm gonna have to zero my account out in an effort to have fun. And not only that is it's gonna cost me money to do that, right? And that doesn't excite me. That actually does their complete opposite. Are you considering selling your account? No, Mohammed, I'm not selling it. Because then if I ever did want to come back, I don't want to start. I 100% do not want to start back from ground zero. If I start from ground zero, then I will never come back, ever. That, and it also helps having a kind of something in here if I ever want to stream at 1307 KvK. It's tough to find buyers, man. Mohammed's Ninja's account dropped to 17K. That's crazy. People just don't want to invest in it. It's tough, right? Because yes, you're. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Cultural exchange is the next one. I gotta do this. It's hard because you can't just buy an account, right? You got to buy the account. Then if you're going into an Imperium KvK, you got to understand you're going to need probably more resources than that person's going to have in that account. So not only that, you need to get resources now, right? Then you got to do tech, right? So even off the jump after getting the account, you're then having to spend a whole bunch of money to even use that account. And the fact that that's even a thing is insane. Insane. Game kind of feels like it's slowly losing its appeal and dying off. Dark Knights, and it's hard, man. It's hard because I don't think it's actually. I think what it's coming to is it's coming to a breaking point where they're gonna have to make a conscious decision whether they're going to stop doing certain things in an effort to make other things, or if they're just gonna continue on this path and just yeet us and delete us, you know what I mean? But because what's happening is there's a lot of whales that are getting pissed off with this armament system, because you have whales that are max buying bundles that are getting farm tech. Like you can't have that. Like guys are spending a ton of money to get shit. Even party comes to an end. Every party comes to an end, man. I would rather just go back to KvK 1. Yeah, but at some point you're not in KvK 1 anymore. You're in KvK 2, and then you're on the grind to 3 and the 4, and then guess what? Then you're right back where you were when you left. You know what I mean? You're not really avoiding anything. You're just delaying the inevitable. And that's the ultimate thing. So everything except for the last one. Okay. And that's the problem. You know what I mean? It's even if you go backwards, you're going backwards far enough to where you are still going to have to repeat where you're at. If anything, it's probably going to hurt your account more than it's going to help your account. Ming, how's it going, buddy? I guess time for me to start grinding Fortnite. I could never get into Fortnite. I don't know. I may try it every now and then. I do owe Bask and Rennie a Fortnite stream or like a play session with them. The Fortnite never appealed to me, man. I don't know. Just no. I think the walls really fucked it up for me. And I know when they added the no walls game mode, it had messed me up so bad that I just didn't even want to mess with it. That was the problem. 20, it's a 4 here. It messed me up pretty good. Doing Crystal Tech too. Yeah, so the yeah, you got to do the tech, which is even more money on top of that. And then it's like, guys, it's like a revolving door, just a never-ending cycle. Right? If people enjoy that, then hey, do it. I just don't enjoy it. That's my just personal, like, kind of, that's why I did it. Like, I got over it. I think there are a lot of great things about this game, and I don't want anybody to think I'm just talking trash and don't say anything good. Like, there are a lot of really good things in this game, like Osiris League and Ark and Olympia game modes, the ship game mode. Like, there's so many modes, but there's nothing to do with them, right? As a player, you can't just throw a game mode out, an event out, and say, yeah, go consume it. You know what I mean? Because once you've played ships once, you've played it every single time, right? There's nothing objectively to do, right? In Ark, once you've played Ark match, the only thing that's switching is your opponent, right? And even then, most people don't even understand how opponents are chosen, right? For Osiris League, once you've bought out the shop one time, you've pretty much bought out the shop every time. You know what I mean? It's the same junk over and over and over again. If anything, they've done more to pull out stuff from the game modes than to add into the game modes, and that should never be the case. Like, you really want people that are spending money to feel like they're getting value from that money. And right now, with the armament system and with other things, it's caking on to a systematic problem that's already been there. That is it's just making it more glaringly big. What kingdom are you in? I'm in 1307. Alan, I'm in 1307. 2K22. Y'all know I ain't lying. I keep it real, y'all. If y'all got questions about stuff, then I'm down. I can answer a lot of questions. I just can't give specifics about like Lilith and stuff like that. That I wouldn't be able to do. Oh, I need to do 4 on this one. If you have questions about the game, then I'm interested. Let me know. Feel free to ask in the questions. Les questions. Doo-doo canceled the rally. What? All right, 24. Where's 24? Oh. Reports. Okay, check. We're moving on to the next slide. And that one. Four. Two of these. Never mind. LOL. Ming, I don't blame you, bro. I've thought about quitting, but it's the people that keep me playing. I'm an AVG. Oh, limit. Nice. Nice. Yeah, but you don't need to play the game in order to be with the people. That's the thing, Ming, right? You don't need to actually play to do that, right? Even if I don't play Rise of Kingdoms, I can still be in the 1307, the SN Discord, still chilling, hanging out, having laughs, getting on voice chat. I can still do all of that without having to play a single hour, single minute of Rise of Kingdoms. The people will go beyond Rise of Kingdoms. Seven is up top. Maybe it is plunder. Okay. So we're doing 2 here. Oh, have fun, Limit. Have fun, bud. Should be a good one. Should be a fun KvK, man. Yeah, we'll have a good time. Thunder should be 2. Yeah, my group have played other games outside of Rock, so I don't know yet, bro. Yeah, hey. Leadership duties. Yeah, hey, I feel you. I do not envy you on that one. That's something I've done in other games, and I will not, like, I can't do it. I just don't have time for it. Not that I can't do it, I just don't have time for it. Right, so we need to do attack. Is this one. Okay. And after this, yeah. Do all these. 1. How is y'all's tech going so far? Yeah, it'll be a good one, man. Y'all have a good time. I'm surprised we haven't seen a pop-up bundle. That's what I am surprised about. Made it pretty deep into tech already. I'll be a little bit behind on the other stuff, but I don't really care about it, to be honest with you. Let's see this. 4, 5. Trees and call to arms. Yeah. I'm following their layout to see if I like it. But I see where they're going with it. They're trying to max out this plunder shit, but let's see. 7. Oh, there's one. Cool. All right, give me 1 second, chat. Gotta get this thing. Good. Reset. I've been sitting on my ass all day, chat. So tired. My ass is tired. I I gotta do this. I gotta do it. Probably once I run out of crystals is probably when I'll end the stream for the most part. Because then everything else is just gonna be grunting barbs and doing shit like that. And then I'll let y'all know when the first fighting's supposed to be. I don't think we are gonna have fighting, but I think 1079 might have some fighting off the rip. But I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that one. I know little to nothing. All right, let's see. Treaties. There should be that one. 39. Bro, I can't read this shit, bro. Hold on. It went back. Finished off barbarian reports. Right now we're just doing all the, like the optimization stuff for tech. After this, plunder. Okay. I don't feel like waiting anymore, chat. I'm just getting impatient now. Be done with it. There you go. That. Now we're doing plunder. Shit. Plunder 2, so we should get plunder 4. Is Drago's 1307 account retired? Also Bulba for this KvK? I have no clue, Dark, to be honest with you. I haven't heard from Drago in a hot second, so I have no clue what his situation is. I actually haven't heard from Skywalker either, so I don't know how he's doing. Hopefully he's doing okay. I know he was having some, I think, some health issues and stuff. I'll have to message him and reach out to him. But no, I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet, bud, to be honest with you. 105. We're going to Kuraka reports after this one. Up to 4. All right. So I might as well just finish it. Whatever, I don't even care. Oh, let's cap this guy off. Sure, it'll make me do the other ones too. Good. This guy 3 hour 5. Next one is gift. It should be up to 2 up to 4. Right. Just started it and you're on your way out. Success A. I'm still gonna be casting and stuff. I'm not leaving the scene altogether. I'm just not gonna be actively playing. I'm still gonna enjoy y'all, man. I enjoy the community. I can't handle with the spend, man. Why is 1-2 in here? Question mark? So yeah, we're just rocking out, man. We're rocking out last KvK. We're gonna be rocking with SN, and just having a good time. Just having a good time. Gonna ball out, kill up all my resources. I'll probably liquidate everything, and when it's gone, baby. Hey, I appreciate it. Success. Hopefully you can stick around for other things too, man. We're gonna have a lot of stuff coming up. Shit, 51, 52, where's 53 at? Going back to page 1. Yep. Alright. Nah, man. If you're a part of the community, we got so much stuff in the pipeline that it's a good thing. I know it sucks right now, but it'll be a good thing. 3, 4, 5. Okay, so they're maxing all of these first 5 out. Okay, let's do that. Oh hell. My ear itches. My ear itches. Yeah, I was in AVG for 2.5 years, something like that, and moved over to SN for this KvK, and we'll be rocking in with SN, man. You can already tell I'm getting tired. It's only 9 p.m., but I've been up since 4. But I'm determined to use all these crystals for the first day. I think that, oh god, there's more of them. Chat, there's more of them. Oh lord. It's like they're never ending. They're never ending, chat. Get all these going. Rocked and cocked and loaded. Once I get towards the other side, it's gonna get real expensive. Then those are start getting to like 500k, and then these 5 million gems or these 5 million crystals are gonna go bye real quick. And that's when the grind begins. There's so many AVG people in here. I'm so confused. When I'm looking at the helps right now, but Angel, AVG, Ozai was AVG, Dom is AVG, Carmi is AVG. There's so many in here that were AVG, which is what's confusing me. Like, bro, am I in the wrong alliance? Bro, am I in the wrong alliance, brother? Everybody said burn Thor and then left. Alright, let's see. Where are those? Save those for bastions. Gonna empty it all out, baby. Gonna empty it all out. I'm saving the choice chests. Going, I told y'all we're going all in bee's knees, baby. And we'll use these choice chests at the very end. The kind of KvK chat that we're telling you about. It's all in, all in. Come hell or high water, we're gonna get milked in this KvK. Dragon Lancer will reign supreme. How's y'all's tech coming so far, guys? Those of y'all who are working on it right now. Y'all grinding that shit. Ice water tastes so good until you run out of it and you're like, fuck. I need more. There was always never enough. Exactly. I feel you, Ming. I feel you, brother. I think there's one more bundle pop that I'll hit before I run out. I think one more bundle pop. We're at 4.7. I think we're at like 50 billion. How many crystals do you think we're already used? Let's see. 10. Oh, look, we can do that one too. Jesus Christ. Oh man, once I do that, I don't remember how much that one is. They keep switching that thing so often. I'll probably end up doing that tomorrow and then working on that stuff. I don't want to do that tonight. It's gonna take more valuable time that I don't want to put in. And at some point I need to put in some AP, put some work in AP in this zone. Good night, my friend. Have a good one. Well, what up, dude? Talk. It's nothing much, man. How are you? I didn't see you for the tourney, homie. You didn't show up. I missed you. I didn't realize it was UTC time and early. Ah, you're good, man. It's fine. It happens. Yeah, I usually do the tourneys in early because EU people. That's why I host them on Saturdays, not at nighttime, because of that. That way they can play if they want to. So after this one, it is 69A. Giggity, giggity. 69. Swift March. 70. Okay, so we're clearing out Swift March after this. After these. You were practicing too? Oh man, did you get the bicycle kick down? When we played COD again. Oh, you sure, brother? Not even sure. I'm gonna try to squeak in a COD every week, but I'm not sure when though. It's kind of sporadic right now because of the KvK stuff, but we'll see. There's gonna be plenty of time after this KvK for sure. I also don't think we have any fighting in first zone, so we may stream a little bit, but we won't be probably playing in it. Swifty, let's clear you out. You sound down, bro. Everything good? I'm just tired, bud. I'm just tired. I'm already yawning. Sorry. I've been up since 4 a.m. Ooh, I just drooled. What the fuck? Sorry. I've been up since 4 a.m. We went to work. A long day of work. Got like 30 minutes break and then fired the stream up for right now. So I'm just tired, but that's all. Not upset, not anything, just tired, sleepy. 4 a.m. damn. I hear it. Yeah, part of the grind, baby. It's part of the grind. I had that video I made this morning. Then I had a couple of appointments for work, my normal 9 to 5, which was pretty early today. And worked all day, sat here, did a bunch of videos for work. Then got like 30 minutes, swarmed down this dinner at my desk. And yeah, man. Been doing this for a little over 3 hours. When are you doing chivalry again, bro? Ming, people love that. I need to test out the chivalry reels and see if they do good, because I feel like they would, but I need to see. That's one of the other games that's kind of like up in the air too. Like Fall Guys content and COD content has done really well. I haven't tested chivalry content out because I haven't actually cut anything up. So that's one that I want to test out and see how it does. I feel like the funnies are gonna do really well. Yeah, let's clear this one out. do For Honor. I've tried it with Hova. I found Chivalry to be more funny than For Honor, but For Honor did have some good gameplay. We did try For Honor though. We've played it a couple times on stream. Played with Hova. That one. COD's kind of my bread and butter, and I know rank play's coming out, so that's what's making me excited. I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna be playing with the boys. 71, 72. We'll see. That way too quick in Chivalry too. Yeah, but I think it's about the funny that dying. I think if For Honor, it's so much more sweaty than it is in Chivalry. Chivalry can be kind of decently sweaty, but it's not as sweaty as For Honor. We got locked up, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like that shit is what I find entertaining, and I'm interested to see if the viewership finds it entertaining. I feel like they would. I kind of miss the idea of having like funny content on the channel, and I wish Rock could supply that, but they really can't. It's March 2. So it needs to be up to 3. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure. I'm kind of testing waters and seeing what people react to. The Call of Duty stuff has just been thrashing though. Like it's been really good. Like just to give you an idea, the one. See clear through the smoke you created. Just to give you an idea, I only have 4 reels on this TikTok, guys, and literally have only 5 followers. I posted 4 things on TikTok and I have 2,000 views, and that's in less than a week, and it has nothing to do with Rise of Kingdoms. It's legitimately crazy. It's all COD content and 1 Fall Guys. It's nutty. I don't know. Oh, bro, nobody can see. Fucking blind out here, chat. Okay, so basically everything, everything above larger camp should be done. Or besides larger camps. Can't read this Chinese script here, so everything from here, besides larger camps, up to here should be done. Okay, so that's done. Start under. I couldn't see it. Yeah, that's a big difference. You got to do what's best for the channel. We're here for rock. We're not here for rock. We're here for. Hey, I appreciate you talk. Thank you, brother. Yeah, it's one of those. Like, man, it's a hard thing to step out from, and a lot of people don't necessarily understand that. Like, coming from a content creator, branching out into other games that you haven't built your channel on, like that's tough. It's tough. It's very intimidating, but at the same token, it can also be very rewarding and exciting. So I'm just taking a chance on myself, and if people come, then they come. You know what I mean? I know I'm going to lose a lot of subscribers, and it's part of the game, man. Part of the game. Knock this guy out. Oh, you know what? I should first. Done. This is the one. Take this one as deep as I can. I wonder how many. Let's see. So another 2 drop, but it's okay. Like, we're not gonna cherry pick on that. I expected us to lose stuff because most people didn't watch the video, which is gonna happen. And I knew that going in, as I knew when I put I quit, I knew that people were gonna do it. It's okay. We will rock, and I appreciate all those of y'all that are hanging out. Truly, y'all are the OGs, and that's, I can't ever argue with that. Let's see. Thought the dogs were still here, chat. Whoops. I think I'm gonna run out of crystals doing this. It happens. This. Proud of you, Bulba. You made great choice. Hey, Dayton, I appreciate it, man. It's a scary choice, but I've always banked on myself, and I've always believed in myself, whether it's for the benefit of me or our family or whatever it is. Like, I've always stayed true to kind of banking on myself. You know, I would rather fail and fall on my face than not try and then regret not trying. And I kind of instill that on my wife too. Like, there's so many, legitimately, you can ask her, and it has nothing to do with me just trying to take credit for pushing, but for almost every single job jump that she has made, like career, you know, jump, I've always been the one that's pushed her to do it. Like, even when she was underqualified for a position or whatever it is, I always tell her, I always push her to do it, to at least try. Because you can talk yourself out of doing so many things, just saying the pure, I can't do it, or I don't qualify, or I wouldn't be good at it, or whatever it is. And you have to live with those reasonings. And for me, I would rather live with the idea of knowing, hey, I attempted to push for it and I fell on my face and it happened, and I picked myself up and keep trying, than pretend and be miserable doing something that I became passionate for. And it's not that I'm dispassionate for rock content. I don't like that enclosure. Content should allow you the freedom to do whatever you want to do, right? But when I feel like I'm trapped in a box in content and can't be creative and I don't have time for anything else, like that's a huge draw away from me. You know, it sours it a little bit for me. That's why I said, like, I'm not completely leaving rock, but I can't lock myself in a box, and I'm too beautiful of a peacock. You know what I mean? I'm a spicy burrito, baby. Can't lock us up. You know what I mean? So that's why we're doing some moves. We're gonna make some content, and I know we'll have some good member engagement and stuff like that, and we'll see if it grows from there. It could completely destroy the channel. It could blow up the channel. It could do a bunch of different things. It could go in a million different directions, and it's exciting and terrifying all at the same time, right? Because I put so much time, energy, and effort into building the channel that if it absolutely folded on its face, it would suck, right? But would I quit? Probably not. Even if it absolutely took a hot shit on itself, I probably wouldn't quit. And the reason being is because at the end of the day, I didn't start this up to get all the numbers in the world, right? I started it up because I wanted a badass community that supported each other and made friendships that, you know what I mean? Even if they're online only, but they made good friendships. And that's it. I don't care if that's with 20 people or with 20,000 people, right? For me, it's just about that. Like, some of the best streaming moments that I have is when I was streaming with my mods back in the day. They weren't my mods at the time, but I only had like 7 viewers. I have 20 right now, so you could say we're not much further off, you know what I mean? But I engaged with them and had fun, and it was probably some of the funnest times that we've had. We laughed, it was a lot of fun. And that part I never want to lose, because if I lose that, man, it's chalk. Cooperation. Cultural exchange. We're going back here. Doing the culturals. Pretty sure this one's gonna kill the last of my crystals. But I appreciate it, Dead. Yeah, it's a lot, man. It's a lot. I appreciate those of y'all that stayed. I know we're gonna lose some, but I think if anything, it just the ones that stay to feel like I appreciate y'all, and I really do. Because truly, at the end of the day, we wouldn't be where we're at if it wasn't for the Burrito Gang. Truly. So, hopefully y'all stick around and rock with us, and if you do, I promise you, you're gonna have some of the funniest laughs that you're gonna have. You're gonna enjoy the content, I promise you, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Good times. Good times. All right, let me see. This one. All right. I think this one was. Gotta close this one up. Okay, so this will probably kill almost most of my last of my crystals. We will effectively be done for today. Oh no, I need to do bastions. I need to do bastions, and then we'll end the stream. That way I can start working on getting percentages and then work on that stuff. That. You can tell, like, I'm not concerned about speed ups at this point because I'm just speeding it all up at this point. I'm kind of over the, let me wait to get my 50 clicks. I don't even care, chat. I got plenty of speed ups. Control. That one. All right. shit. Alright. What I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to get to this guy. By completing. Let's just do these. Let's do treaties 1 and 2. Is treaties 1 and 2 already done? Treaties 1 is done. Let's do treaties 2. Want those maximum bastion stuff. Living the vida loca. And then we'll recap exactly what we've done thus far and what we got. That way y'all can, who are wondering, we can just kind of nip that in the bud. I think we got one more. 8 hour, 1-1, done. One more? Boom. Got the last one in. Bam. I don't need to even speed that one up. I'll just leave that one alone because we don't have any more crystals. Gifts. Oh. Save those. Save those. Alright, let's go do these bastions real quick. Wrong one. Continue exploring, brother. Oh, you know what? That might have been why they were coming for Bastion stuff. That's why we had people. Makes sense. The Pelagolus. By defeating barbarians. Oh lord. Alright, let's accept. Gotta use my AP anyways. You know what I mean? Should just have to kill one. The stream went well, brother. I send you. It did, man. It did. It did its thing, man. It wasn't anything crazy, but it was engaging, man. Hope you had a good day at work, but or you're probably in the middle of work, actually. Purchasing the courier, sure. I courier ever comes out, you know what I mean? Where's she always come from, bro? Oh. Dude, I just went blank. Where does she always come from? Blacksmith. Not the builder's hut. Courier. 1, 2, 3. 20. Oh, Lord. Hey, Ming, I appreciate it, buddy. Have a good night, brother. My back is already hurting, chat. Dang it. Bro, there's 73 of these things. Why can't I not collect them all? So annoying. Should be a collect all, homie. Hell boy, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you, my friend. These are all... Bro, please tell me. Oh my god, I'm 6 away. Good goodness. Good goodness. Dude, we're just gonna get some crappy value ones then. I don't need any of those. Might as well get materials, I guess. Needed 6, didn't I? Whatever. That one. Is that it? One more. Don't do this at home, kids. This is because I'm just so lazy right now. I don't even care. This is when the exhaustion is kicking in. Normal iron. Oh. Let's refresh. I don't want to use materials if I don't have to. Million food, sure. Training. That's what I was waiting for. I'll go bing, 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 bing. And then we need Cav. I think we need like 4 sets of Cav and then we're done. Yeah, I think it's 3 more probably. One more. Okay, so I was right. Training again. Ooh, good pop. It's a good pop. I'm gonna need troops anyways, so I might as well. Right. The other thing to speed this up is this. This. This is why we don't actually train in KvK for 3.7, because then it makes doing stuff like training for bastions or doing stuff like that terribly painful if you blow your load in pre-KvK. All right, that one. Oh, okay, so we won't use the other 5K. Dang it, bro. It's gonna make me. You know what? Let's do it on infantry, and we'll set it, and then not complete it right now until we get the other quest. Should just need 2K. I don't want to waste it. Hour, yes. Bam. We'll reset that one. Make sure. Four more. All right. Barbarian Fort. Hell no. Hell no. Barbarian, sure. Gotta go unload a heat treat, Bulba. No worries, bud. Just wanted to make sure I popped in and said hello. Hey, good night, brother. Have a good one. Dark nights. Good night, bud. Kind of funny, right? Dark nights. Good night. Hey. Hey. Have a good one, brother. Training troops again. Dang, bro. We elite status over here. 3 trainings. Let's go. All right, so we got the infantry going in. Let's clear this one out. Push, 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 push. Done. Where's that put me at? 70. So 2 more at cavalry, and I think that one should pump for that. Alright, so that one I don't want to do materials. There you go. Done for the day. Right? Oh, I got one more. Hey! Oh, there you go. Lost Canyon. We can do that one. That one should top us off. Yeah, put us over in level 6. Here, Lost Canyon. We haven't actually set this up. Oh god, I don't want to set this up. I don't care. I don't care. Let's just put elite status here, bro. Spear. Wow. To look. Yep. No, this is not an optimal. This is not an optimal canyon setup. Before people start asking, it is not. This is just so we can run it. I need to do 2, so let's climb that board, baby. $15, $25. All right, let's challenge this. Came to see you off in your last KvK. Big fan. I'm looking forward to your other content. Hey, Lebo, I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, we enter the KvK map. We still got probably like a month of this, and then we are done with actively trying to dump into that. 24. That's pretty good. Let's challenge that one. 14, 22, 21. That might actually be better. More attempts. I got one more. Okay. Let's just get this one. I could not bring myself to watch your goodbye video. We're not. It's hard, man. It's one of those. I'm not like, oh, I see Baskin here. Hold on, give me a second. Crazy KvK announcement, bro. Yeah, it's a. I want more time. Ask for us to have fun and play different things. You know what I mean? Lebo, so long story short, what that video does is it just announces, like, I'm not completely leaving Rise of Kingdoms. I'm just not going to be, after this KvK, I'm not going to actively be spending in this game. So I still plan on casting over some KvKs. I can still hang out with y'all, do stuff like that, and then casting Osiris League. But that is, for the most part, that's going to be where it goes, unless those tournament aspects of the game and event stuff come into play, which they haven't in the last 4 years, so it may never come. But if it does, then yeah. Yeah, if y'all haven't checked out our friend Bask and Rennie, go check them out. They got their own YouTube channel, do variety content. His wife, Rennie, just finished playing, or she may be finished. She was playing the new, dude, I almost called it Game of Thrones. The Harry Potter game. And yeah, man, it's good times, good vibes. Go check them out, guys. I'm just tired, bud. I'm tired, man. I need some water. I need to relax. I've been at my desk all day. Yeah, just one more time, Bask. One more time for some Call of Duty content, or for whatever we want to do, man. Want to play Game of Thrones? I don't even care, bro. Just to do whatever. All right, let me see. Bastions are done for the day. Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't collect it. And we are done for the day. So that's good. We made it to level 6 on the first bastion, which is good. Out here. Bring those puppies back home. Make sure we collect all of our stuff. Make sure we send our helps. There's all right, we didn't get these, so we can use these because they'll refresh by tomorrow. I was waiting to see if we were going to get any of those. It's done. We're good after that. All right, so overarching, what do we do today? Loaded in on the map so you can see us. We loaded it on the map. We're already building, doing stuff like that. I probably should just teleport on our territory right now. Let's see. So we're already building, doing the process of doing that. We finished our bastions for the day, so we did all of our attempts, our tech. So what we bought was, we bought the $5 $4.99 monthly bundle. We bought the $15 like Lutheran scroll one. And then we bought the pop-ups that have come thus far. Outside of the pop-ups, after those are done, that's literally concludes the spending that I do in KvK. Where we got into our tech is as follows. So we went full eco off the rip, as far down as we could get it. So this is after 4 hours into KvK. This is where we're at. So we went full eco, and then we'll kind of dump back down and then come here. Outside of that, that's pretty much it. There's our hospital. Let's clean that up. And then we leveled both of these buildings up to 25. They're both leveled up to 25. Weekly, boom. Boards. And yeah, that's what we've done today on today's stream. So it was a nice 3-hour stream. Hopefully y'all enjoyed everything. Kind of have some fun on our loading into our last KvK map. Man, it's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be fun, a lot of fun. Shout out to our competitors that we're gonna be competing against. I hope y'all have a fantastic time, and I hope we do too. If you're in any of these kingdoms, make sure you leave me a comment down below. Shout out your kingdom after the stream's over, and I'll make sure to respond to you. And man, I'm looking forward to this KvK. It should be an absolute ball and a great send-off for my player experience in Rise of Kingdoms. So it's not the end of the journey for me in Rise of Kingdoms, but it's the end of a chapter for me in actively playing in Rise of Kingdoms. I still plan on making some content, just not spending into the game, because right now it's just, and we're kind of beating the dead horse at that point. If you want to see more, check back early in the stream, kind of answered a lot of that stuff. And if you have questions, leave me a comment and I'll make sure and answer them. But hope you have a great rest of your day, great rest of your night, Burrito gang. I'm gonna go get some rest, get some water, hang out with the wife for a little bit, and then get some sleep. And we'll see y'all on the next live stream. Y'all have a great one. See y'all soon. Bulba out. Bye.